Welcome back, and I hope everyone had a good end of year celebrations, holidays, whatever, and let's hope 2022 is going to be better. Starting things off this time with a unboxing video. This is, of course, the Star Wars 148 ATST, the Scout Walker. Simply gorgeous kit. It's been out since about 2015. I only recently purchased it in the fall. There's been a lot of reviews and videos, so we're not going to go into all the details. I'm sure there's other people that have been, if you're interested, you know all about this. But for those who don't, we'll have a look and we'll have a look at the plastic, of course, which is awesome with Bandai's normal standards. So great looking box art to start on the front. You get some other little details with some different features of what you're going to see there. Standard end, and again, some more detail showing some painting ideas, and again, repeated there. So let's get on with it. We'll start off with the awesome instructions, typical Bandai standard. Very complete, shall we say, including a full parts list with the sprue counts and a choice of stickers or water decals. Assembly, as I said, very detailed, but it basically very simple. It shows you what part around the kit you're going to be working on, the order to do. It's really important for some of these things to follow the order. The Bandai plastic fits very, very well. You'll often find if you're painting, you may have to scrape off some of the paint before mating pieces together. Again, construction of the legs. Started off with construction of the bottom of the torso mount. And then you've got some great more leg detail. This page ends up with the cockpit area, a lot of good detail. We'll show you that in a little bit. And then the back consists of the rest of the painting or the assembly instructions, namely the guns and attachment to the base. No big surprises there. And then, of course, a suggested paint scheme with the color guide, etc. Typical neutral imperial gray. The Empire likes its gray, as you know. So anyway, those are the instructions. Apologies for the glare, it's a bit glossy. Okay, moving on. I have opened the bags just so we can ease our way in looking through. So the first set looks like mostly the interior cockpit. This is the water slide decals. You can decide how they look. They look quite good. You've even got a decal showing some blast damage. If you don't want to weather it yourself, you can just put that on. Instant blast damage. Both a black and a white scheme for Imperial logos. There you go. So that looks good. Okay, moving on to the parts. Simply gorgeous. This is C1 tree. This looks like the interior sections. We'll start off with, looks like a lower section, cockpit area. The slots are for the two pilot figures. If you're not planning to put the pilots in, you're probably going to have to fill those. You can see quite a bit of the interior, I noticed from other people's builds. Side areas, gorgeous detail on the cockpit there. Absolutely gorgeous. Typical Bandai. Side areas there, etc. And then the second one's more of the interior, including the interior cockpit sides. Again, beautiful and crisp from Bandai. Instrument panel there, top panel, I believe. More of the base area. Again, just gorgeous. The trees where they're attached, the attachment points, very easy to sand. And these are practically snap together kits in a lot of cases. So that's the first tree. We'll move on to the second tree, or the second bag, I should say, which consists of a couple more trees. This is the main body. So you get an idea of how big this is going to be with the head there when it's assembled. Then we've got some of the leg mechanisms. And the back area showing the attachment points. Looks like you'll be able to do quite a bit of customization on how you want to place it. More of the, looks like possibly top of the cockpit. Here's one of the pilot figures. I know there's been a lot of criticisms labeled on some of the pilot figures. I don't think I'm going to have figures on mine, so it's not going to be a concern. But again, just simply beautiful details of that. So that's the second bag. And then the third and final bag has, sorry, these are the water slide decals from the looks of it. The other ones were the stickers. No, these are the stickers. Tough to tell. No, these are the water slide. I'm sorry. But again, same idea. Just copied the same. All right, the last one contains the base and the rest of the parts. And again, here you see some of Bandai's genius where you've got multiple colors on a single sprue. So you've got the gray, the brown for the base and the Chewbacca figure, and then the red, the clear red for laser blasts if you want to use that. Again, some criticism's been leveled at the Chewbacca figure, particularly the hair area. Again, you can decide if you want to have him like in the movie. There is a base they give you to put on, a little bit of detail already. And then again, just more of the, it looks like some of the lower engine assemblies, possibly. Very fine, crisp detail there. Very fine detail there for some of the railings. These are going to be a little bit of a challenge to take off, but nothing out of the ordinary. And then we also have here the final section, D2. Again, more looks like the area for the laser cannons, etc. The side armaments, the second pilot figure. So yeah, should be fun. So that is, and that's what you get. So as I said, this is the ATST, the Walker in 1/48th. All sorts of diorama opportunities there for this scale. I'm sure some people out there would love a 1/35th, but this will be a nice size. It's going to build up to again, a reasonable size kit, and it's from Bandai, and you can still get it in a lot of different places. So hope that was useful to you. As always, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. And you can also follow me at blackfire.ca where I have the website. And I always post the video reviews there as well. And of course, we run a little podcast called the Scale Model Podcast at scalemodelpodcast.com. So feel free to check that out. So looks like this will be a fun little build. I'm looking forward to trying it. And as always, thank you and be well.